My name is Millie Whitehead and I am the travel guru here at The Leap, one of the leading gap year companies in the UK. So today I want to talk about travelling, backpacking around Central America, and by that the best places to go are Costa Rica, Guatemala and Belize. So if you've got 3 months and you want to head to Central America, this is the itinerary for you. Starting with the entry point. Soft landing, that's what you're after. Costa Rica is the best place to start if you're a newbie to backpacking. It's organised, it's pretty slick, and there are it's kind of great set route to start on. So you would fly into San Jose, stay a couple of nights there, then you would shuttle bus to Arenal to go to the magnificent volcano there, swim in the hot pools, trek through the forest there. That's a really good starting point. Then that would lead you round to Monteverde, to the cloud forest, which is spectacular. And in Central America, this is the only place for the cloud forest. So you have got to drop in because it is very different from the jungle in Belize, which I'll discuss later. So the cloud forest, it kind of drips and it's very Tarzan-esque, and you've got just amazing wildlife and waterfalls. It's just so beautiful. But when you're in Monteverde, this is the adventure capital of Costa Rica, of Central America, to be honest. Here you can bungee jump, you can zip wire, you can horse ride over the mountains. It is so beautiful. Go on coffee tours. What else can you do there? Loads of things. Anyway, that is your adventure place. So when you've done that, then you want to bus all the way down to the Pacific coast. That is what is super special in Costa Rica. The Caribbean coast, bit average. Pacific coast is where you want to go. Okay, starting in Tamarindo. Now Tamarindo, I would describe this as the kind of Magaluf of Costa Rica. Okay, this is where you're going to get a few booze cruises, you know, lots of kind of 2 shots for kind of happy hour and all that type of vibe. Gappers, you might well love it. Anyone older? Well, if you're not into that, you might just think that is not for me. Okay, but the Pacific coast is all about surfing, and the Pacific coast in Costa Rica is about surfing, it's about yoga and, you know, feel good stuff. But if you really want the feel good stuff, then you drop further down the coast onto the peninsula where you would find Santa Teresa. This is uber special. This is where you've got celebrities with their glorious homes tucked up onto the hillside. This is where you've got smoothie bars, beach vibe, you know, it's all very hip and cool. I'd say this is the Ibiza of Costa Rica. Okay, so if you want to surf, if you want to do a bit of yoga, if you want to just hang out and glorious beach bars, Santa Teresa is where it is at. Okay, after Santa Teresa, I would then swing back. You can go to Manuel Antonio National Park if you really want the kind of more jungle experience. But if not, maybe another beach at Jacko, but it's a bit more of the same. Samara, a bit more of the same. But I think you'll be done. That's Costa Rica done for me. You've got the volcano, you've got the cloud forest, and you've got the Pacific cool beaches for surfing and yoga. Okay, done in Costa Rica. Then you're going to fly to Guatemala. Now the reason why these 2 countries really work together is Costa Rica is all about the environment. It's all about the wildlife, conservation, ecotourism. I know people from Costa Ricans, you might shout at me, but let's be honest, there's not much kind of fabulous architecture to swing, you know, to look at. Whereas Guatemala, oh my God, architecture, historic clothes, great weaving and textiles, just fabulous. So it's a really good contrast. And also it is half the price of Costa Rica. So you just get on in there. You arrive in Guatemala City, you very quickly take, on that particular day, the 40-minute shuttle bus to the old capital, which is now the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Antigua. There you're going to check in. There's loads of hostels, which I've written down in a blog and on our Backpacker Advice Hub, but funky hostels there. When you're in Antigua, you're going to, promise me, you're going to climb the volcano. It is a tough gig, up and down, and you stay at the tippy top where it's freezing cold, but it's spectacular. And in the distance, you can see a live volcano pluming and firing away through the night called Fuego. Okay, so it's a really, really cool experience. From there you come down, you go up to Lake Atitlan, where you cruise around the lake. Really spectacular, groovy little places to stay. Again, there's a fantastic hostel which is run by great friends of ours called, actually I'll put all the details in the blog, and that is really cool. From there you can go to Samak Champney, which is this river that goes down, and you go into big tubes and you bob down it. Everyone loves that. And then you work your way north to Flores. Flores is again on another big lake, but from there it gives you access to Tikal, which is the ancient Mayan ruins from Mexico. So that's really interesting. And this is your entry point into Belize. So from Flores, you cross the border into Belize. Now you can go and experience true primary, secondary jungle. Okay, Belize is all about the jungle, and more importantly, which I know all you travellers love, it's about fabulous Caribbean islands. Islands which are going to knock your socks off. Scuba diving, snorkeling, which is just going to take your breath away. So you must get right across to the coast and then onto those islands. You come back to Belize City and then fly home. So there you have it, 3 months. So why it works, this country combo. To recap, Costa Rica is all about the environment and Pacific beaches. Guatemala, amazing culture. No beaches there to shake a stick at, but it's about the volcano, it's about the lake, and it's about the Mayan ruins. And then Belize is experiencing primary, secondary jungle and awesome Caribbean islands. It's magic. Those 3 countries, 3 months, enjoy your travels.